everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I'm super excited to be here with you all today. My name is Diana Wilson, and it is an honor to be able to talk to you about the yielding, accomplished African woman. And if you wouldn't mind me, I would like to take you on a journey today, a journey to understand the importance of YAA W and why it was created. So I am the child of a powerful immigrant mother from Ghana, West Africa. She came to America with $20 and a dream. My mother signifies grit, tenacity, and love. Love for other people and love for her country. As every other African mother, she had so many words of wisdom and words of to-dos for her children. But one that was so consistent and regular was never forget your roots. And in the bustle of being a single mom and holding 3 jobs at one time, I was left thinking and pondering what my mom meant. Is knowing your roots, eating jollof on Saturdays with the smell of oil and the smell of spices and the smell of the tomato sauce? Is it the music that we dance to at church, or the music that we dance to at the latest wedding or outdooring? What is my roots? And growing up in America as a Ghanaian American, I never felt rooted here. I didn't feel rooted with my Ghanaian friends because my tree wasn't good enough. I didn't feel rooted with my American friends because I was wearing kente and I had all these gold necklaces and big gold earrings that my mom would bring back from Ghana, things they've never seen before. I never felt rooted. And so in the quest for being rooted, I believed that my roots would be found in Ghana. And so when an opportunity arose for me to go to Ghana through my school scholarship program and a study abroad, I took it. And I was able to earn the scholarship and go on a study abroad to Ghana with my school at the young age of 20 years old. And so as a young, eager 20 years old, I boarded the South African airline plane and I was so excited. Everything about this plane was amazing to me because I knew that it was taking me to a point where I would be rooted. I ate all of the nasty airplane food with joy. I did not sleep 1 second. I enjoyed the entire time. And as custom for us to do, when the plane landed, we started singing. And so even though I didn't know the words and I wasn't able to sing with the best tree, I was singing and humming along because I was about to be rooted. And when I got to Ghana, there was an undescribable feeling. It was as if all of my ancestors had come to say, welcome home, Diana. Welcome home. I could feel the air and it was beautiful, everything. Even the little string Christmas lights that were up in the Kotoka airport in Accra were beautiful to me, even though I've seen them my entire life on my Christmas tree. There was a new essence to them. And so when I went home that day, I was so happy that I was rooted. I was finally rooted. But then I woke up. Can you all hear me?
Yes, Diane.
Okay. Everything seems to be working on my end. So let me know if something changes. like I was saying, so I went to bed feeling that I had finally made it and I was finally rooted. This was what being rooted felt like. But then I woke up. And as I woke up and I was ready to go with the rest of my colleagues to all the offices and the places and the businesses that we were going to visit, I started to feel disappointment. Disappointment from seeing all of the young women and men on the street begging for food, money, begging for anything. I felt disappointed that when we went to these offices, I barely saw any women in places of power. I saw most women at help desk. I saw most women as secretaries. And all of that culminated when we went to the Cape Coast Castle. As I walked through the Cape Coast Castle, and for you who have been to there, or you who don't know what the Cape Coast Castle is, it's the largest slave castle in all of Africa. And I could still smell the feces and the blood of my people who were there once upon a time. And as I walked outside the door of no return, and I walked up the steps to the balcony of the slave castle, I heard the loud voice of our tour guide saying, "Look to the sea." At one point, you would be seeing ships coming in to take people away. And as I looked to the same sea that took people from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Ethiopia, from all parts of the world, of the continent, to a future that had no hope, a future that was desolate, a future of abuse, I heard a still small voice. I heard a still small voice say to me, let me know if that's it better. What is lost to the sea, the waves will return. And as I looked out to what the sea had taken and deprived the continent of, I also saw that I was the return of the waves. And I had a mandate to ensure that every African woman and every other person on this continent would be about the return of everything that was stolen, that was taken, that was deprived of the continent. It was my duty. And it was there that that still small voice told me, you are going to impact women and you are going to allow them to also be the wave that returns Africa back to what it always was supposed to be. And so today I stand to you as the founder and lead servant of Yielding Accomplished African Women, a nonprofit seeking to be the return of everything Africa has lost through our women. We are Africa's premier nonprofit to recruit, discover, and train top tier talent in software engineering, machine learning and AI, and finance. Today, you'll see many of our alum and fellows in the chat or throughout the conference. And today, I just want to showcase to you the work that we're doing to truly bring the continent and restore back to the continent everything we lost. Thank you so much, and I'm so happy to take any questions about YAA W. And hopefully you heard me. Perfect. Well, I leave it
Thank you
back
so
to
much for
Becca.
listening. Please feel free to ask questions. If you're too shy to ask, you can pop the question in the chat and I would read them out. Thank you.
Great. And as you guys are
I
coming up
have a
with
question.
questions,
If
yes,
everyone's
go
too
ahead.
shy to ask. So you mentioned that you have a network of software developers, and it'll be interesting to find out how the pandemic has impacted your network. I'm guessing it's a positive impact, right? Because obviously with the global lockdown, we became, 100% remote. But how has the pandemic impacted your organization?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for that question. It's been a blessing in disguise. And of course, I know so many people have died. One of the great Ghanaian presidents has actually just recently died from COVID. So I'm not saying COVID is a blessing, but I'm saying for YAA W, it really forced us to move virtually and to be able to scale to even more markets than we were in, and thus causing us to scale our um, professional STEM sorority chapters to 20 new universities just this year. We were able to train 300 people this year alone and graduate all of them. We were able to put 50 of them in the certification program through CFI, Certified Chartered Financial Institute, which is a $400 certification that we did for, 60 of our fellows this year. And so it pushed us to get new partnerships. It pushed us to reach out to more people. It pushed us to make sure our content was available online. And it was really a blessing in disguise for us. So yeah, thank you
Thank
for
you
the
so
question.
much for that. Has anyone else got any further question?
And if you're from YAW W in the chat, say hello. I already saw Princess here. Hi, Rhoda. Yes, and so just a last information from YAW W if you would be interested in learning a bit more about us. Thank you so much, Olivia. So like like I said, we are the largest and we are building the largest ecosystem of African women in software engineering, machine learning, and AI, and finance. And we do those through three main avenues: our talent accelerators, our prestigious conferences and events, and lastly through our master classes and community based system. So it's based off of a sorority based system. And so we have sorority chapters at so many different African universities across the continent, currently in both West and East Africa and South Africa as well. And so, if you're looking for talent, if you're looking to give to an organization that is building the future of Africa, utilizing African women, we also will be hosting our donation campaign on Giving Tuesday. So you can find us at Yielding Accomplished African Women on almost all of our social media handles, and our website is accomplishedafricanwomen.org. And I'm sure the YAW W fellows will be able to tell you more throughout the conference. So thank you.